The Big Bang Theory Season 5 episode review video. Before I get into that, though, pretty important, if you're not caught up to the point where I am at rewatching or watching The Big Bang Theory, or you're just not entirely sure, then you definitely need to take the initiative and pay attention to the episode's title, which of course I'll mention, as well as put in the description for you. If that happens to be the case, you're not caught up, it would be my recommendation that you don't watch this video any further to stay away from any sort of spoilers. This will be The Big Bang Theory Season 5, Episode 6. The title of this episode is called The Rhinitis Revelation. And this will be my review, reaction, recap after just finishing watching the episode. Mary, Sheldon's mom, is in town for a visit, talking about some religious cruise. Sheldon got chicken and he wants his mom to cook it, but they decide to go out for dinner. Leonard mentions Sheldon's talking like a crazy person, and Mary Cooper says, well, actually, I had him tested as a child. Doc said he's fine. Sushi time. Mary's never had it before, but she's not afraid to try something new. Well, Sheldon would not, because, yeah, he has a certain day that he has to eat certain things on. Mary asks Sheldon how things are going with him and Amy. Mary tells Sheldon another comment about chicken, and she'll bend him over right here in the sushi place and spank him. Okay. Mary wonders if they'll ever get the elevator fixed on the way back to the apartment. Raj is waiting for them at the apartment, sitting by the door because he's lonely. And Mary tries to comfort Raj and make Sheldon get him coffee with a smile. So that's the comfort thing that Sheldon's been doing when people are upset, getting them tea. He learned that from his mom, surprisingly. Sheldon and Mary are doing laundry in the laundry room at the same time. Penny shows up and is happy to see Mrs. Cooper. Everyone's eating at the apartment, and Howard tells Mary that he's going to be at the space station. Sheldon gets upset that everyone's trying to ruin his mom's vacation, ignoring his plans with her and trying to make different plans. But the plans that Sheldon wants to do, Mary doesn't really want to do. So it's kind of like, I really don't want to do what you want to do. I don't want to listen to some person speak so you can just criticize them afterwards. So Mary still says she's going out with Sheldon's friends, and Sheldon is not happy by this information. Amy asks Sheldon if his bitchiness is caused by his mom not making him a priority. Church tour time, no one is happy but Mary. She makes everyone pray. Howard says he's good. Sheldon's getting sick and is sitting on a bench talking to a regular guy. And then it starts to rain. Well, this guy has an umbrella and Sheldon doesn't. Sheldon arrives to the apartment all soaked and wet. And Mary, being the good mother that she is, takes care of Sheldon since he's sick. She rubs a vapor rub on his chest. She sings Soft Kitty. Leonard interrupts to ask about a pie in the oven, and Sheldon says, get out. Mary says, that was rude, and Sheldon says he means well, and makes her start over with Soft Kitty as the episode ends. So, yeah, this episode, I think there were funny moments in it, but I think there was a lot missing. It wasn't one of my favorite episodes. I think top 5 worst. Not that it's really bad, but for a good show, this is, I don't know, I just feel like it really didn't deliver much other than making Mary, not really care about her kid in certain instances. But what do I know? I'm going to score the episode a 7.2 out of 10. The character of the episode is going to be Mary, Mrs. Cooper, because, well, she was the focal point of this episode, kind of surprisingly. And as far as, well, I always rank Penny, because that's the reason why I started watching The Big Bang Theory. For this episode, I'm going to give Penny a 9 out of 10. So, nothing that really comes to mind is a moment that I really liked in the episode. There were comments that Mary made that are not politically correct now, but she doesn't realize that, being from Texas, but it's to do with Raj, of course. So those were kind of funny, but kind of like, well, they're not that funny anymore with the times that we're living in now. So you've heard what I have to say. Now it's your turn if you're a fan of The Big Bang Theory or young Sheldon, and you want to help me out with the YouTube algorithm. Smash that like button, share the video with whomever you want, or put this video on any of your social media platforms. Don't forget to sound off in the comments section about what your thoughts are on this episode of The Big Bang Theory. What would you rate it? And who would be your character of the episode? If you want to rank Penny like I do, certainly do that. And if there's a moment that you really like in the episode, you can certainly leave that in the comments section as well. And then, of course, last but certainly not least, you're watching the video anyway, so don't forget to hit that sub button, subscribe to the channel, join the team. show your damn support and be a part of something special, and JDev will return.